Hey everyone, how you all doing? This is Zach here, and I am here for a video talking about my new upcoming series that I'll be dropping in early 2021, Ardoning 6 Cult Awakening. So I'm sure some of you have plenty of questions regarding this new series, and I hope to answer a few of these questions in this video. Now, I don't want to give too much away as far as plots go because, well, spoilers, of course. But I do want to tell you a little bit about this series. Of course, this is going to be another Ardoning series. Now, I'm sure some of you already know what to expect in terms of themes and stuff. Of course, it's going to be, action combined with horror and suspense stuff, and that's typically common in Ardoning. There's going to be zombies, of course. In recent time, it's been zombies combined with ghosts, which is something that you can also expect with this series, and that's kind of how the Ardoning series evolved, I guess, just adding in more species and stuff. So yeah, I definitely look forward to be working more on this series. There's about a minute of this series done already, so yeah, we definitely got a ways to go. And believe it or not, I've actually tried to get bigger names involved in this project, such as Jeff Tate, the former singer of Queensryche. But I haven't really heard anything back, so I guess I'm just going to kind of give up on that. But it would have definitely been cool to have Jeff Tate involved in Ardoning 6. I think that would have just been awesome. And also Jeff Leach, who is the voice actor of Ghost in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the rebooted Modern Warfare, not the MW2 version of Ghost, of course. So yeah, I mean, it was cool to get into contact with him, the voice actor of Ghost from Call of Duty Modern Warfare. But he required a contract and stuff, and that's really one of the things that really hold me back from getting bigger names involved, people that are fairly well known involved in films, is due to contracts and stuff. I mean, but yeah, that's just how it is, I guess. But I just think that would have been cool to, get bigger names involved. Then, then I would have fans of these people that are in these films watching these films, of course. And I don't know, I just thought that would be good for recognition purposes, not just for me, but even for them as well. Maybe whatever they're famous for, or whatever, or whatever they're best known for, or whatever, they can go support whatever they do. So yeah, I think it would have been cool on both ends. But it is what it is. I still do plan on asking a few people for cameos. So there is that. And I plan on going all out with this series, And here's the thing too. Maybe some of you guys are wondering, why in the world am I releasing this series in early 2021 and not like the fall of this year or something? And that's mainly because I really want to take the time to work on this series and make it great. I feel like ever since Escape from Core Lecter, this is when I really step things up as far as my filmography goes. Ever since that series, I mean, it's been just I feel like that my films have been escalating for the better. I do think that Escape from Core Lecter and Revival Zerone are actually some of my best series. And while I want Ardoning 6 to be as well, I want Ardoning 6 to be even a massive improvement from both those series. But we'll see, of course. I mean, that is more of a subjective thing, of course, As far as effects goes and special effects, this series will have more effects, more scenes that you would consider action-packed. There's going to be moments of action, moments of suspense, of course, like with any Ardoning, scary moments, of course. I think that there's going to be a lot to this series, and I really want to go out with this series and make it good. Because in my opinion, the last Ardoning series, Ardoning 5, was a bit underwhelming. I felt like I could have just done more with that series, but, and it's made me feel obligated to take more time to work on Ardoning 6 and really make it good and really make it just an awesome experience to watch, you know? And I just really want to, you know, do my best with this series, and I also want to make it one of the best Ardoning series that I have ever came out with. So there is that as well. Now, of course, maybe some of you are also curious by the title of this series, Cult Awakening. Now, if you guys are wondering, is this going to be about a cult? Well, you're exactly right. It's going to be about the main protagonist who investigates the cult, eventually finds out, you know, what their motives are, finds a way to escape. You know, there's going to be a lot to this series. You know, I also want to try to make this the longest series, but that's not guaranteed, of course. Yeah, that's something that I feel like I have to point out as well. And, you know, and I think that's another reason why, you know, I want to wait till early 2021 to release the series, you know, to make it a pretty lengthy series so that I can take the time to make it lengthy, you know, and make it a more intriguing experience overall to watch, of course. But of course, that's not guaranteed. I can't guarantee that this will be my lengthiest series because I know that my Ardoning series are usually around 7 to 8 episodes. But for this one, I think it would be cool to maybe go up to like 10 or 11 episodes. But that's not guaranteed, of course, you know, and it would be worth it considering the, you know, longer wait, of course. But again, that's not guaranteed. But here's the thing when it comes to making series that are lengthier, is that it would be hard to avoid filler episodes, which, you know, even if I were to make a lengthier series this time, you know, could I avoiding filler, you know, avoiding, you know, things that don't really involve the plot in terms of story. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to get to episode 7 and, you know, not have much story to tell left, and then just close it off with part 8 with the epic showdown, of course. You know how it is. Like, I just want to avoid filler, you know, like stuff that, you know, has nothing to do with the story and all that. But I hope that I can manage to do that with this one, you know? You know, make a lengthier series and avoid filler, like still make it more enjoyable and, yeah, make the whole series seem like it makes sense. So, yeah. And maybe some of you are wondering when in 2021 you could expect this series. Well, I don't know. It's unpredictable at this point. I can't predict personally when in 2021 you can expect this series. As a placeholder or a guess, if you want to guess, I would say February or March 2021, which is still early in the year. So maybe around that time. I would expect maybe late winter, which would be February, or sometime in the spring 2021. But somewhere around that time is when you can expect Ardoning 6 Cult Awakening. So there you have it, guys. That is my video. I just wanted to talk to you guys a bit about my new series. So let me know what you guys think. Are you guys looking forward to this series of mine? If you would like to help in any way, get involved with this project in any way, feel free to let me know in the comments, or you can send me a message on Instagram. You know, if you help out, you will be credited. So that's something to consider as well. So that's my video, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day and take care.